There's a lot of different types of nonprofits that you can create or that you could help your client create. They range from religious organizations, and churches are a very common one, but there's a lot of other types of religious organizations like ministries that care for the poor or take kids to religious camps during the summer or visit inmates in prison and so forth, all sorts of religious activities, publish religious books. So there's religious ones. There's secular humanitarian ones that do social relief work. They dig wells in areas where people don't have clean water, or they help provide medicine for people who can't afford it. They do all sorts of things. They create scholarships and so forth. Schools are nonprofits. A lot of hospitals and medical clinics are nonprofits. Animal shelters are often nonprofits, or animal rescue centers and so forth can be nonprofit organizations. There's also a lot of nonprofits that are not technically 501c3 organizations that are tax exempt in that sense, that fall under different sections of the tax code, like a city lawyer association, some sort of professional networking group, maybe a little amateur sports league, like you want to set up a pickleball league or a ping pong league or something in your area. Different types of activities that people create that are really just for the benefit of the members are a different type of entity that we're going to talk about. I also want my students to be aware that they come in all shapes and sizes. There are some really big nonprofit organizations like the American Red Cross or the International Red Cross and the American Bar Association or the Federalist Society, large religious denominations like the Southern Baptist Convention, the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, or South Texas College of Law. So you can have a lot of different entities, and some of these entities have millions, or in the case of a place like Harvard University, billions of dollars to play with.